this is Courtney with PRMA. We are celebrating our virtual bra day event by highlighting different organizations and companies locally and across the US. Right now, I am joined in our virtual booth with Dana from AnaOno. And hey, Dana, thanks so much for joining us today and agreeing to participate in our virtual booth at Bra Day. COVID has definitely made things a little bit different, but one of the cool things about this is we can have you here. And so,
I wish I was there in person, but the fact that I'm in Philadelphia and you guys have invited me to be here virtually means everything to me. So thank you very much.
absolutely. So tell us a little bit about your company and how it got started.
So I started AnaOno almost nearly 10 years ago. I was diagnosed with breast cancer at the age of 27 in 2010. And after I underwent my bilateral mastectomy with implant reconstruction, I just found that bras no longer fit my new reconstructed body. And I had a lot of trouble trying to find beautiful bras on the market because really all that was available was sort of sports bras or kind of these like grandma mastectomy bras. So I've been a fashion designer my whole life, and I felt like I just had the right tools in my toolkit to make something beautiful that I thought was going to work for my body. But then I realized there were hundreds of thousands of us, if not millions of us out there that, you know, really wanted to feel beautiful after our breast surgery. So AnaOno was born.
I love it. And walk us through some of your products. I know you have bras specifically for women immediately following surgery, and then all the way through their journey into recovery from surgery, and then, you know, their life restored after breast reconstruction. So kind of walk me through some of your products and some of your favorite designs.
Yeah, so at AnaOno, we really pride ourselves on being there every step of the way. So that starts, like you said, Courtney, right at surgery, because once we undergo a mastectomy, there's just a little bit of a different need that we have as we recover. I'm sure the amazing doctors at PRMA are definitely preparing you for that. But also, you know, there's limited range of motion, there's discomfort, there's swelling, and let's not even talk about the dreaded drains. If you haven't been there yet, you will have some drains with your body after the mastectomy. They are annoying, but we can help you, so not to worry. So our beautiful robe back here, you can see it on Janine on the pink Dusty Rose robe. This is our Miana robe, and it actually has pockets on the inside, so you can insert the drain into the pocket, wrap yourself up, be pushed out of the hospital, and recover beautifully and comfortably on the couch, so not to worry. Soon after Bra Day, we're going to have an incredible loungewear line that's also going to have pockets in it, so be sure to stay tuned for that.
I'm excited about that.
We're very excited. And I always recommend starting off in our Aurora post-surgical bra, and it's black here, so I'm going to apologize, but what's great about it is it hooks in the front. So you have multiple hooks, and I'll see if the camera can help. So you've got 3 levels of hooks here in the front. So what that's going to do is you're going to get the size that you would be before your surgery. And what the hooks are going to allow is for that adjustment of the swelling that you may encounter post-surgery. So if you're a 36C and you're going into surgery and you're either getting a flap or an implant reconstruction, you would still get the large. You wouldn't necessarily go a size bigger just because you're going through the breast surgery. Now, if you're asking for a little bit more volume than what you were at before, you might want to size up to the extra large just to account for a fuller cup shape. But for the most part, the front closure is 100% the best option after surgery, and that's the Aurora. And right behind that is our Leslie. So this doesn't look like much, but I'll tell you, we make everything with this super soft and cozy model. It's really squishy, it's really soft, it feels like butter against the skin. But what's great about this is that you can step into it. So after you've done with your surgery and you can't raise your arms too high, you can actually step into it, slide it on, and it feels like a nice little hug around your body when you sleep and you want to lounge around and be comfortable. So this is also another great option. And from there, we're going to walk you through different phases of your recovery. So maybe you're undergoing radiation therapy and you want something really soft against the skin. You're not going to want elastics or anything that can cause any chafing or additional pain. This is our full coverage Monica bra. This comes in both a full coverage and a plunging neckline for the Molly. But you'll see on the inside, no elastic, no trim. So everything's really, really soft up against your skin, and they're washable. So if you have ointments, or maybe your scars have opened up, or your incisions maybe opened up, maybe you got a little bit of ooze, it happens, it's okay. You just put a little soap on it, run it through the washer. Just, we still recommend it to air to dry, but I've been guilty of throwing mine in the dryer from here to there. So
I think we all have done that.
I think all us ladies have trouble with that. And then what we do is we start to walk you through introducing some more feminine details as you start to recover, as your skin is not so sensitive, as you get range of motion back. So we have beautiful lacy bras, still a really sexy, cute front closure bra with the lace. And let's remember, if you flat closure is your decision. A lot of our bras sit flat against your body. If flat closure is your decision, but you want an option to also wear breast forms, we've got pockets in every single one of our bras that you can put in either what we like to call our foobs for fake boobs, or another backup, which we love, our knitted knockers. So either one of these, super lightweight, super great to just slide into the pocket, slide into the bra, give you a little bit of shape under your clothing. If you don't want them, don't use them.
I love that. And I love all of your products. And I love that they're feminine. They don't look medical. I think that sometimes it's really easy to kind of lose that sense of femininity when you're going through this process, especially because everything can get so medical.
Yeah.
So it's nice to add a little fun and something a little lighthearted into something serious and needed. I have to ask you, what is the most memorable or a moment that sticks out to you the most in interacting with some of your clients and women who have purchased your bras and benefited from it? Is there a story or a person that sticks out the most to you?
I love that you asked that question, because I think we all have a story, right? We've all are going through the most likely to be one of the most traumatic things that's ever happened in your life. And all of that comes with not just what's happening to us physically, but what's also happening to us emotionally. And it's amazing to me. I know what I felt like when I put on my first bra design, and I felt like a new woman. I was living my life. I wasn't able to look at myself in the mirror. I was like covering my scars. I was covering my body. Nothing felt like me. I felt like I lost my hair, my eyebrows, my eyelashes, my breasts. And I was constantly like looking for this person I was supposed to be. And I'll tell you, there's so many stories. And the one thing I do miss is not being there with you guys in person to help fit you into the perfect bra for your body. But please email me, message us. We'll definitely get you there. But one story that brings me to mind is in my old studio, I had a woman that came through with her husband and her daughter. And she had been about a year out of her surgery. She had really bad radiation burns, and she just couldn't be comfortable. And she just really wanted something comfortable and beautiful. And so I brought her into the studio to do a personal fitting with her, because I could kind of feel that she needed a little extra attention, and she happened to live in the Philadelphia area. And she came in, and we put her in the bathroom, and we were doing the bras on her. And I kind of knocked on the door. I said, "Hey, are you doing okay in there?" She goes, "Yeah, could you come here for a second?" I said, "Oh goodness, like, is something wrong?" And she's just looking at herself in the mirror, and she goes, "Can I go out and show my husband?" I'm like, "Of course you can go out and show your husband. Like, why wouldn't you?" And she goes out and she's like, "Hey, honey, like, look at how good I look. Like, look at how good this is." And he's like, "Oh, you look so beautiful." And they share this very, very special, intimate moment. I thought that was beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
A few weeks later, I get a little note card in the mail of her thanking me for my time and giving her this fitting and how much better she's feeling. But in the card, and I get like emotional every time I say these things, but in the card she had written, she goes, "I just want to let you know that my daughter said to me in the car on the ride home, that was the first time that she had seen me smile since I had my mastectomy." And her daughter was just a gorgeous, little vibrant 7 or 8-year-old little girl. And to think that that's what she saw of her mother that day, just impacts me in ways, saying that, the work that we're doing here is about, it's so personal. Yeah. And it's so much about how we feel and how we express ourselves. And for somebody to share not just that intimate moment of her and her husband, but with me as a shadow in the room, to then go the extra mile and tell me what her daughter said, is just will impact me forever.
Yeah, absolutely. And what a true testament to, your heart and, the dedication you've had to putting your business out there after your experience and journey. And another thing I love is that you have managed to think about um, women throughout their journey, from, diagnosis to surgery, all the way through reconstruction, or most importantly, too, not undergoing reconstruction. So you've thought of it all and have options for women on all spectrums. So because it is Bra Day and Breast Reconstruction Awareness Day, what to you is most important about women being educated on their breast reconstruction options, including the option to not have reconstruction?
Listen, I think that the answer to that is your first choice to reconstruction is to do no reconstruction. I think that we forget that because even when I was diagnosed 10 years ago, and I know 10 years ago doesn't seem like a long ways away, but I sat down with my doctors and they said, well, you can have the mastectomy, use breast forms if you want or stay flat, or you can have breast reconstruction. It was, we have an offering for you. There's something on the platter. And I think it's really important that we remember that our bodies are nobody's bodies except for our own. So if remaking your breasts is what's going to help you feel better, don't feel guilty about it. Don't feel ashamed. If not remaking breasts makes you feel better, don't feel pressured that you need to undergo breast reconstruction, because you don't. There's so many ways to live your life fully and beautifully and comfortably. And I love so much about what you guys do, because you really empower the decisions that the patients actually want. And we hope to do that at AnaOno.com too. So just recently we relaunched our website, but each has a path where you can actually shop our collection based upon your surgery decisions. So if you decided to get a flap surgery, or you decided to get implants, or you decided to live flat, you can actually see how AnaOno works on each of those body types. So make sure that you shop by body type or shop by treatment. We're really trying to help you as much as we can in the digital environment to find what you need. But please, please, please just remember that your body is your body and you get to make your best decisions for yourself. And if you felt like you made the wrong one, you can always change your mind. That's another caveat. If you got reconstruction and it's not for you, you can explant. If you decided to go flat and you change your mind years later to have implant reconstruction or flap reconstruction, you can. That's the beauty of what advancements have been made, is that your immediate decision doesn't have to be your always decision. So just take the pressure off yourself and listen to your mind and your body and what makes you feel good.
Couldn't have been better said. You're always a rock star. Well, thank you so much. Can you share with people viewing today again how they can get in contact with you, and how they can look and view and hopefully purchase your products as well?
Yeah, so if you want to go to AnaOno.com, it's AnaOno.com. And if you have trouble remembering the name, it's my name, Dana Donifrey, without the double D's. But also you can follow us on social media at AnaOno Intimates. And if you would like to, after this Bra Day event, please use the code PRMA20 for 20% off your purchase at AnaOno.com.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Dana, and we will talk soon.
Bye. Have fun today.